Okay, it's all about dollar moving higher because Trump is back. Trump means higher tariffs, strength for US economy. We know that narrative. But technically, if the dollar strengthens, which it is, what does that mean for the markets? And where is the dollar headed? Is it likely to make pause at 107, go to 110, or touch its previous high, which was what, 113, 114, right?
Yeah, 114 to 115 approximately.
So are we looking at that kind of strength coming in the dollar where it could rush up to 110 and soon reach 113, 14?
So let's first establish, Nikunj, the relation between why dollar index is very important as a swing factor for the index. This is a relationship which has been going on for the last 10, 15 years or more for the index, vis-a-vis the dollar index trends. The recent, for example, I've taken the last 2-3 years of chart patterns just to highlight the kind of relations dollar index has and in terms of impact. So in the fag end of 2023, when the dollar index moved from 100 to 107, you saw the impact on the Nifty. The Nifty remained into a sideways range, and we corrected by a margin of 1,000 to 1,500 points from 20,000 levels. We saw similar swings when dollar index fell down again towards 100 from 107 levels. That led to the index getting back into a rally and not just breaking past about the previous highs, but starting off a very strong multi-year uptrend. The very recent one, what you saw from 107 odd mark, dollar index fell back towards 100.5 levels. That was in September 2024, and that led to the index rallying from 23,500 to 26,200 levels. So, which means that there is a direct correlation, of course a negative correlation vis-a-vis the dollar index with respect to the index. Now what matters over here is the charts for dollar index. Now as you can see, we are at a cusp of a very, very interesting level. This 107 level, 3 times in the last 1.5 years, we've managed to reverse from 107 mark. But this time around, the intensity at which we're heading towards 107 levels is completely different. The indicators are not at a very similar overbought levels. The indicators are poised for a breakout or a potential breakout on the upside for dollar index. So as a technical rule, we wait for the breakout to happen, but if it happens, we could be looking at a further trigger of rally for the dollar index, and as we just explained the impact on the Nifty, it should be a negative impact for the index if the dollar index breaks out.
So what are the chances that if will become a yes?
If the dollar index breaks past about 108, so we give a buffer of 1.5% from that breakout level, if that happens. The only positive fact that over the last 10 years of the data for the dollar index, we've never seen 8 consecutive weeks of rally for dollar index. We are already in the 8th week of the dollar index rising, so which means potentially, at least over the near term, there should be some sort of a cool off, but that 108 mark remains to be a crucial resistance.
108, 108, we remember this as a line in sand in a sense for the dollar index, and for our viewers who are watching, Kunal also feels that if dollar goes above or dollar index goes above 108, that could lead to near-term underperformance in the market. So we are at that real turn for the dollar index where if it inches higher, then it will start marching forward.
Enviro Infra Engineers Limited now proposes an initial public offer of its equity shares. The 100% book built issue is being offered at a price band of rupees 140 to rupees 148 per equity share of face value of rupees 10 each. Issue opens on Friday, November 22nd, 2024. Issue closes on Tuesday, November 26th, 2024. For risk involved and other details, please refer to the Red Herring Prospectus, which is available on the website of the company, SEBI, stock exchanges and the BRLM, Hem Securities Limited.